Good morning, everyone. Today is Wednesday, November 2nd, 2022, and Ben and I are on day 3 of our cruise on the Disney Wonder from San Diego. And today we are anchored in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. This is pretty exciting because this is actually my first time and Ben's first time ever visiting Mexico. But we're not getting off the ship today because we're anchored instead of docked, and because we don't have any shore excursion booked, and because the all aboard time, it's already like 9:30 a.m. right now, and the all aboard time, or the last tender over, is 2 o'clock. So we're obviously not here very long. So I just don't think it's worth it for us to go through the hassle of taking the tender and everything. Although it is fun to take tender boats because you can get some really good views of the ship from the water. And normally I might think that alone is worth it, but we did get some really nice photos and stuff of the ship when it was docked in San Diego, because it's right close downtown and it's easy to see and get close to. So I'm just going to show you the view out the window. We did hear them drop the anchors at about 7:30 this morning. They dropped the one on our side, the port side anchor, first. It was quite loud. It sounded like an extended bolt of thunder. That is the tender boat right there. It's a pretty good sized tender boat, I think. Is that the tender boat? I thought it was. It looked like it was moving this way, but maybe not. Maybe they're on the other side. There's a pretty big boat over there too. I'm not sure which the tender boats are. There's quite a few boats docked out here. I'm sorry, anchored out here in the bay. It's very dry and desert-like. One kind of sad announcement, they just broke over for an announcement and they broke into the cabins. They called a bright star. If you're not aware of what that is, I will put a little note down below. I'm not going to say it out loud in case it, But anyway, if you've ever heard that on a cruise ship, that's what that means. They called bright star, bright star, bright star, and then they gave a location. So that is something that happens more often than you realize, actually. But that's kind of interesting that they just made that announcement. I'm actually going to head off to the shop to try to find Ben some chapstick.
Mine melted. I don't know why.
We don't know why his melted, but not mine. So go figure. Okay, and then Ben will get ready. And our plan is we want to go out to deck 4. We really like deck 4 and walk all the way around so we can get the whole view here of where we are. Whoops, so that was a fail. I forgot that the shops on the ship have to be closed when we're in port. So I could not buy Ben any lip stuff right now. We'll have to wait until we leave. I think that is the tender boat. I don't know what this is, but it looks like it's going to drift into us. Unless this is a tender boat? The tenders are over there. Yeah, they're the smaller ones. It's all these. I don't know what this guy's doing. Dude, don't hit us. Jeez. Turn. Ah! Yikes. Don't hit us. Maybe they are using this for tenders too. There are 2 tender doors at the aft and the forward. Like 2 hallways down on deck 1. They actually did quite a fine job of steering that in. Over here on the starboard side, we have the Celebrity Solstice anchored with us. Looks like they're using their lifeboats as tender boats. Or they just have their lifeboat out for training. There's the vast blueness of the ocean. I do not have my sunglasses right now. Big long beach. Is that a yacht? My. A little like piratey sailing ship there. Looks like they're washing. Yeah. Bright, sunny, sparkly day here in Mexico. Someone is out there parasailing. Okay, I went up to collect Ben, and when we got back down here, the Celebrity Solstice has shifted. So it might be drifting on its anchor, because when I was down here before, it was like that. It's interesting. I don't think we've moved, though. Oh, there's the rock, buddy. It's at the back.
No. I have to go on the 10th deck or something.
Yeah, if we go up on 10, I think we can go to the... Oh, there's somebody... What is that guy doing? Is he surfing?
What?
On the blue thing there.
Oh, it's one of those surf, where it has the thing that makes you go up more.
Oh, like a
thing.
hover thing.
No, the little thing that goes underneath it.
Okay. It is quite warm. I probably could have worn my sleeveless shirt, but Ben said might as well wear the one with sleeves because it gives me more sun protection, which is a good point. Oh, there's two of them. Painting the shuffleboard court today. That's kind of neat. Yeah, I can smell the food upstairs too. That's kind of cool. There. Oh, I don't know.
I thought it was disabled.
Took the elevator up to 10 and we came out into the lobby of Palo, which is the adults only Italian restaurant. I did eat here with Andrew one time, and I don't know, it was fine. We can go outside from here. I wonder if the Archie thing is in a slightly different place, like we're around the side or something.
Right over there. That's
Yeah.
why everyone's over there.
Oh yeah.
Man, I wanted to see them when the sun plugs.
Maybe when we sail away we can see it.
Maybe. I guess it's at 2 p.m.
Yeah. Well, 2 p.m. still has tender, so we'll probably leave slightly after that.
That's exactly what they show in the Forza Horizon 5 preview. This exact
View?
thing right here. Well, no, this exact block landscape.
Okay.
They made it in Forza.
I'm quite hot standing here. This is the twist and spout slide, which is like the twisty slide off. And like the family pool is down here. And then here is like Nemo's Reef, which is like the kids splash pad area. It looks like they're doing some maintenance on the funnel, cleaning and stuff. I wouldn't mind going swimming today. It's hot. We're showing Cars, or one of the Cars movies just ended on Funnelvision.
Airplane cars.
Yeah. So, okay, that one back there must be the kids' pool. This is the family pool, I think. Yeah, I think that's right. And then The Serenity Bay, the adults only pool, is at the bow of the ship. At the front of the ship is also where the fitness center and the spa are located. We found the concierge lounge. It's up here on deck 10, and the Celebrity Solstice out there is turning again. And there are elevators here. We were just commenting that the ship is really empty. We've only seen like a couple other passengers. It's very, very quiet and very, very empty. We're also very hungry. We missed breakfast and lunch isn't for like an hour and 15 minutes. There is an open house in Vibe, the teen club, in a little bit, so we're gonna make our way up there so we can show that to you. Okay, just so you know, only certain elevators come up to 10. We're back to the concierge lounge, and I realized we walked right past this. This is Vibe, and Vibe is on 11, and you can only get there with stairs. Yeah. We're a little early, so I don't know if they're gonna let us in. Yeah, it's locked. So we'll come back. In the elevator, some of them don't have the 10. There's no 11. So you can't
You have to go upstairs.
You have to go upstairs.
Deck 4. Doors open.
All right, it is after 11. We have come back to Vibe. Here, will you run up and make sure it's open first before I go on the stairs?
Yes.
Okay, good. But yeah.
Oh, at the movie, they advertised. Always there's Disney, so they have all Disney stuff. But they advertised the ship, and it's listed some coming summer here.
I did it. Hi, it's an open house right now.
Open house now, so
Yeah,
welcome to buy.
great.
Yeah.
Oh, this is cool. They got their own.
Hi there.
Hi.
Hi.
They've got board games,
Oh, what's it first?
a whole bunch of them.
Mm-hmm.
In the cabinets, they got video games.
Red show. You say hi.
Got a big,
Oh, because of
lots of
red show.
video games. You can sit in these big chairs. And then, oh, it's one of my favorite poo quotes. Little table of play. Can you go out there? Can you go out?
Unfortunately, not that concierge is such.
Oh, that's concierge. Oh, okay.
I wish you could go.
Yeah. Okay, secret info. We just got in the elevator at Vibe on 11. So you can take it, you can get there. But I don't know how they would get up there. How would they push it? If they, like, if there was a disabled teen, maybe with their, maybe they put something on their key card.
Maybe.
They let us take it down. It's the exact same midship elevator we just took. So it does go all the way up there. So just note to self, but they don't include it.
Maybe it's one benefit of the screen, so they can
Change it or something, yeah. So they don't want just the general public going up to Vibe, but the teens who need the elevator could get up there if they needed to. Okay, now we have a long time to kill because we want to go to Triton's for lunch, but it doesn't open till noon, which is still almost an hour away. The ship is very, very quiet. I love a quiet ship on a sea day, and it seems like almost everybody got off. Okay, we have a slight dilemma. It's not really a dilemma, it's just sort of unfortunate. because it's a port day and we didn't get off in the port. There's like nothing going on. There's nobody around. There's nothing to do. I mean, this would be a good time if we wanted to go in the pool, but I don't really want to change and stuff, do you? Yeah, and we didn't bring like the big sunscreen. So, yeah, I don't think we want to do that.
It's really so upstairs.
Yeah. And so, we're kind of bored. And the one thing is, we're waiting for Triton's to open at noon, but the next thing we had on the schedule was a trivia in the D Lounge at 12:45, but I kind of suspect we won't be done eating by 12:45. And then the next thing we had after that was to see Lightyear again in the Buena Vista Theater. But if we do that, we're gonna miss. Taking a picture of us by the sure. We're gonna miss the sail away. Okay, we've been sitting here lounging over on that couch because we're waiting for Triton's to open in about 15 minutes for lunch. And I just noticed something on the wall here. This is an actual paper navigator, which they don't give out anymore, and I'm very sorry the reflection was bad, but I like how this is organized so much more than the app. The app sucks. This is just really organized, nice, and you can see everything at a glance. The other thing I miss about the paper version is how they would put it all in a grid, and so you could very easily at a glance tell when things overlapped, so like you'd have a time conflict. And I mean, okay, I know they're trying to be more environmentally conscious, which I totally appreciate and I totally understand. And it's totally fine if you want us to use an app.
Let's make a better app.
But then make a better app. I don't know. The app is fine, but I just don't like how it's organized. It's hard to... You gotta go all over the place to really see stuff. Oh, but I also wanted to point out, it says, for the latest character appearances, please refer to our character display board on deck 5 mid-port side. So that would be like literally right above me. So somewhere up above me here on deck 5, or no, 2 decks up, 2 decks above me, there's some kind of board that shows the characters. Should we go find that and see if we can show it? We're just trying to kill time until lunch. We're starving. They are in there getting ready. Let's stalk them. See them? They're in there working hard. They're getting the restaurant ready for lunch.
Okay, you can't say die, but you can say stalk.
Okay, fine. Oh, what's this? Right here. It's right here. We didn't have to go to deck 5. It's right here. Character appearances. It's on this screen. By the way, another thing I don't think I showed you. Is over here. Oh, and here's like the activities and events on the screen on this side. And this is midship right in the atrium. Is the Port Adventures desk. This is where you go. Oh, and there's another paper navigator right here. This one's actually a little easier to read. It's lower. So they used to give these out to everybody, but they don't give them out anymore. I really do wonder though if you could get one if you requested it, like if you don't have a smartphone or something. This is the Port Adventures desk. This is where you would go if you wanted to book a shore excursion. Then you hadn't booked it ahead of time. Oh, and Ben was asking me what the shore excursions at this port were, since we didn't do one. And they're up on this screen. Dolphin Trainer Program. Snorkel and Sail.
I like how they have like Florida and the Caribbean.
Yeah. Harbor Cruise and Scenic Stop. So they're all up there. And there's the Celebrity Solstice out through that jack-o'-lantern window.
I want a chocolate.
Chocolate what? Oh. Oh yeah. Do you see the celebrity ship out there? And then just to give you an idea of how empty the ship is right now, this is lunch and Tritons today. There's 2 other sets of people. Somebody over there too? But it is very empty and very quiet.
Probably nice for them. Less stress.
Yeah. Although they look a little bored. I apologize. We have been chatting with the crew. Ben got the Impossible cheeseburger and fries. And Ben, how do you like it?
It's good. It's definitely vegan though.
Okay. And he got a chocolate smoothie, which he really likes. He's already drank most of it. And I got the Southwest black bean burger. And it's really good. And then I got sweet potato fries. I'm so sorry. I did it again. I'm having the cherry crepes with a little bit of vanilla ice cream. I was talking to the crew. Again, and I got distracted. Lunch in the main dining room ran from 12 to 1:30, and we were there the entire time. We actually got in here just before noon, and we just left, and it's almost 1:30. There were maybe like 4 or 5 other parties eating in the main dining room at lunch. It was very, very empty and very, very quiet. And you could tell that the servers were pretty bored. And so we had just the nicest conversation with the dining room crew because we were talking about all sorts of things. They were talking about their experience working on the ship, other ships they've worked on, their experience on the Wonder. What was it like for the Wonder at the beginning of the pandemic? Because they were telling us how it had just picked up passengers in New Orleans and gone through the Panama Canal and ended in San Diego. And then like some of the crew's contract ended there and they went to the airport and couldn't get flights home because of the pandemic starting, which was really interesting. They were all gushing about how much they loved Alaska because this cruise does Alaska in the summer. Yeah, and so they were just going on about how much they loved Alaska. We were talking about whales and they were asking about us, and I think they're just so delighted. The crew is always so delighted when they get to actually have conversations with passengers because, you know, they're on the ship for 6 months at a time. Their contracts are 6 months long. And, you know, it can get kind of repetitive and boring after a while. And so if you can have legitimate, you know, I mean, obviously when they're super busy, you can't do that too much. But when they have time like that, talk to them because their stories are really interesting. It's really cool to hear about. And they like getting to know more about you too. Okay, I'm going to show you something outside. I asked one of the guys, I said, what is the deal? I said, this ship is drifting so much and we haven't moved at all. And he said, well, it's Captain Mickey. Don't you know? Captain Mickey knows how to keep his ship in position. But he also said that in that position where the Celebrity Solstice is anchored right now, you can see just the one anchor chain coming down on the port side at the bow. He said the current is different and the Wonder has docked there in the past, and when they're docked over there they drift like that too.
It must be like
so something, yeah, there's something with the position of the ship.
There must be multiple docking positions.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, they're spinning all over the place.
Same with that one. Look at that.
Yeah.
They put 2 chains down, I think, though.
I think it's got to be so hard for the tender boats, though. To, you know, they got to constantly be adjusting the position they approach the ship.
Oh, the gold.
Yeah. Okay, we're coming to D Lounge. There's supposed to be the Cogsworth Countdown. Oh, there's some people in here. We're in the D Lounge playing a series of mini games.
Yeah. One night on him, one night on them. Can you do that? One night with him and one night with them. Can you do that? Just kidding. Just throw the balls
This is
into
Axel
the cups
from the
right here.
entertainment staff.
Deal?
I just went and did the
Deal.
magic carpet where we had to sit on a
This is gonna be
towel.
interesting. This is gonna be interesting. You can cover your face if you want, alright?
And we had
Okay.
to scoot our
Are you ready?
butts on a towel.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Team Beauty, are you guys ready?
Woo!
Okay, Team Beast. You don't need the spoon, it's okay. You don't need the spoon. I'm gonna hide him. You ready? You ready? Okay, the balls, the gems into the cups. I count of 3. Are you ready? Team Beast, you ready? Okay, in 3, 2, 1, go! Go!
Good job, Ben.
Yeah, there you go, that works.
No.
This is super fun.
Wait a minute.
Oh, that's good, that's good.
Okay, that was hilarious and also painful. Ben had the easier one. He just had to throw ping pong balls into, gems into.
The adults do it though.
I know, they made the big adults, me, and my partner James, who was an even bigger person than me. We had to get down on the floor and sit on a hand towel and scoot on our butt on the floor in a relay race.
On a very
on
dry
a
floor.
very dry, not smooth, shiny floor. It wasn't too bad, but it hurt my ankle a little bit. But Ben's like, she's not going to be able to do that with her ankle, but I did it. But I think the other team won. Did they go faster than us?
No, you won.
I thought I won.
Yeah, you won.
I'm pretty sure I won.
Yeah.
But in the end, we were all winners, Axel said. Axel is my favorite person on the entertainment team. He's hilarious. He's from Mexico, and we're in Mexico right now. And he said that they just saw him on the street today.
And picked him up
And picked him up and said, hey, come get on the ship.
and do this random
Right.
Cogsworth thing.
And that's not true because he was here yesterday. And then when we were leaving, we were talking about it being pirate night. And he goes, oh yeah, don't forget about pirates in the Pacific. In the water. Pirates in the water. Because we're not in the Caribbean. So that was funny. And come on, people. If you're going to go to the thing, you got to participate. What's with all the people who weren't participating?
Watching.
Just watching
I
us?
mean, okay, to be fair, the old people.
Okay, yeah,
in the
the
back,
elderly
they
people
can't.
probably shouldn't have done the thing, but I feel like if you're going to go to the games, you need to be willing to participate.
Yeah.
Granted, we didn't know what it was.
Yeah. We just wanted to see.
We just wanted to see what it was. And when we walked in there, I said to Axel, I said, hi, Axel. I said, what is this? We just want to see what it is. And he said, I said, we don't know what this is. And he said, I don't either. And we're pretty sure he was making it up as he went along. I'm pretty sure he was. So anyway, but if you're willing to participate, it's really fun and funny. So yeah, join in on the games. There's lots of cool.
Go to Cogs.
Go to the Cogsworth Countdown, where they make it up as they go. Speaking of drifting, Ben thinks we might have released the anchors, and there's 2 reasons we think that. Look at how our position with the celebrity solstice has changed, and look at how our position with these rocks has changed. We're completely spinning around. And also, a couple of people have jogged past going toward the bow, and if they had that blocked off. Ben and I walked down there earlier and they wouldn't let us go all the way around, and the people have not come back, so we're thinking it's not blocked off anymore. We'll go check it out in a minute. This is really beautiful over here. Yeah, he's definitely able to get through there. That guy's run around now like 3 times. When we came up here earlier today, oh no, it is still blocked off. What the heck? Well, I don't know how that guy running is getting through. That's a crew door. What in the world? It is still blocked off. Yeah, I would figure they don't want us going down here when they're dealing with the anchors. But that guy ran around like 3 times. He must have cut through in the aft or the bow doors. He didn't. Yeah, he went down this way. What in the world? That's a mystery. We've come up here to deck 10 to the bow of the ship. This is where the sports court is. And there's a place you can walk. There's ping pong tables and foosball there. There's a place you can walk out in the front here. And there's the bow. That's a crew pool.
Mickey, find it.
And there's a Mickey. And there's, now we're like pointing right at the celebrity solstice. Well, it definitely changes your perspective when you get up higher. And look how many little boats and sailboats and stuff are out there. Just stay out of the sun. Hey, note to self.
Oh God.
When you're standing here and they blow the horn, because I think we're leaving, it's really loud.
Oh.
Are you okay?
I have sensitive ears.
That was really, really loud, and we were not expecting it.
Alright, let's go so we don't have to have an gas.
Yeah. Is this a spare anchor? What is this? It's like bolted to the front of the ship. Why is it there? It's like a spare anchor, but how on earth would they move it? And I don't, does that, it's gotta be really heavy. Isn't that like messing with the weight? Does anybody know? And also, what is the purpose of that bell? What is that bell for? I'm just curious. Does anybody know? Put it in the comments below. What's that bell for?
Please contact guest services by dialing 0 from the closest phone. I repeat, Ms. Camera on, Ms. Camera on, and Mr. Stanley Symbol. Mr. Stanley Symbol. Please contact guest services located on deck 3 by dialing 0 from the closest phone. Thank you for your attention.
I'm not sure what's going on with this tender boat with the lines here, if they're trying to get unhooked or what, but the announcement you just heard, those are people that are missing, that went ashore, that they haven't located, that didn't check back in. So either they missed them when they checked them back in, you know, when they came back on board, they didn't get their card scanned or something, and maybe they are on board, or they're still on shore somewhere. And the all aboard time is like right now. And so that's not good if we're missing people. They will leave without you if you're not back in time. Okay, they got their rope off. And now they are going away.
I guess it's probably the last boat.
Yeah, I think that's the last tender leaving. So if you're not on the ship now, and that's Celebrity tooting its horn. Are they leaving too? That's us.
There's just like a car horn.
Yeah, ours is very deep.
Oh, they're
Oh, we're gonna play the Mickey songs.
Take that.
When You Wish Upon a Star. Can you play a song, Solstice? I don't
Even
think
though we're smaller than you, we can play the face.
we can sing better. I don't think they know how.
Just
Okay, so Cabo tender
They're
20.
moving.
Are they moving?
Yep. They're going. Well, they were here 30 minutes before us. So
Well, and they need to communicate with each other because we don't want to run into each other.
Yeah. They're going.
Is that a harbor pilot?
Yes. You said it like that.
Well, I didn't know if it was a harbor pilot.
It's a pilot. It says pilot on it.
Okay, so they're waiting for one of us to leave. Probably us. If I can catch it, I will show you the harbor pilot jumping from our ship onto that boat.
Pulling the chain up.
The anchor?
Yeah.
Maybe they're not leaving yet. Maybe they were just honking like, hello.
They're moving.
Why do you think we're moving? I think it just looks like they're moving. Because we're moving. We're moving.
It's so hard to tell. Yeah, I think it is because that's our harbor.
Yeah, that's our harbor pilot.
Boat. He's on the ship.
Right, he's on this. Yeah. They're still anchored.
Wait, I'm gonna get on that side so we can see the.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
rock.
the rocks. Can we go through that way? Probably not. Let's cut through.
I pressed it.
Okay, whatever.
Magical gifts at hand. Right there. Right there.
Oh, they're right there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And I feel so bad because she literally just cleaned it. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here, let's go down a little. It's definitely brighter on this side.
Yep, there it is. There it is.
Okay. Oh. See you. There we go.
I got it. It's the Windows 10 lock screen. I think it's flooded though.
Yeah, I don't think it's usually like that.
Yeah, I think it's really high. It's the Windows 10 lock screen. It's the Windows 10 lock screen. Yay, alright. One thing off my bucket list. I didn't even know we were going to it either.
Miss Camera On. Miss Camera On from Deck 5. Please contact guest services located on Deck 3 at this time. I repeat, Miss Camera On. Camera On from Deck 5. Please contact guest services located on Deck 3 at this time. Thank you for your attention.
Yikes, that's like at least the third time they've called her. So I hope she got back on the ship, otherwise she's staying here in Mexico. Look at the houses up on the cliffs up there, bud. Okay, we're on our way. We've left the bay and we're going north again and heading back to San Diego. It's very windy. And the temperature has dropped considerably as we started moving. Captain says we're going to be going at about 19 to 20 knots all the way back, and we'll get there about 8:30 in the morning the day after tomorrow. Adios, Mexico. We're back in Tiana's for dinner tonight, and it's pirate night. And wow, like most of the guests really went all out with the pirate costumes. Ben and I are dressed kind of tropical, but the serving staff are all in pirate outfits. So, and the sun is setting right now. Yeah. There's no show tonight, and it's the pirate menu, so it's like a Caribbean menu. And we're kind of chilly, actually. I have my sweater that I bought at Target right before we left on the trip when we were in Minnesota, but Ben's kind of chilly. The air conditioning is on kind of high. Tonight, Ben did not get an appetizer tonight, but he's really enjoying the cornbread as one of the breads tonight. I got the crab cake to start with. Chilled mango soup. Mango? Yeah, chilled mango soup. The crab cake was delicious. I ate every little bit. All right, I got the Shanghai stir-fry noodles, and it's like Asian noodles. And Ben, they special did the spaghetti for him. It's actually seafood spaghetti like what she got, but they held off the seafood and the sauce for him and just brought it for him plain with Parmesan the way he likes it. I'm so sorry, I keep forgetting. I got the coconut flan, which came with tropical fruit, which was pretty good. Ben got the rum-soaked chocolate cake. It was kind of strange. And yeah. And then I also got the caramel cheesecake tart, and Ben wants one too, so he's gonna get one. So we're getting 2 desserts tonight. Here's what it looks like in its intact form. First I have to show you, I found this little Frankenstein's monster ducky in front of the piano on the stage in the French Quarter Lounge. We also found, Ben says, where did you find it on Harmony of the Seas? I don't remember. Do you remember where you found it?
It's like on the floor.
Did you hide it again or did you keep it?
I think I just put it on plant.
Okay. All right, so, and then check out our towel animal tonight.
I think it's either an octopus or like a
I think it's an
kraken.
octopus.
Like a kraken?
I think it's hilarious he's wearing my sunglasses.
Yeah. I thought a kraken would be more fitting though, because
Oh yeah.
he's a Caribbean.
Yeah, it's pirate night, so they give us a spooky sea monster.
I mean, there's no way to do all the tentacles. So.
I stayed down after dinner. Ben came back here to the room, and I stayed in the French Quarter Lounge, which is right outside of Tiana's, to play Frozen trivia. I was doing bad at the beginning, but I got like almost all the second half of the questions right. There were 25 questions. I got 15 out of 25. The team that won had a perfect score. But it was so fun. They were good questions. The guy who was doing the trivia was funny. But okay, when I got done with that and was leaving, there was a huge line of people standing right in front of the French Quarter Lounge that were waiting to go into second seating dinner at Tiana's. And so I got kind of past them, and then I went up the steps and I checked out our pictures. Our pictures from last night, by the way, turned out really nice. And the thing we're holding in our magic shots is Tinkerbell.
Oh, cool.
Okay, but then I started to go toward the atrium on deck 5. Deck 5? No, deck 4. And there was another huge mob of people there because there was character meet and greets. And so I'm like, okay, I'm going to avoid this. So I went outside and walked toward the bow of the ship out on the promenade deck. It was very windy, but pretty warm, actually warmer than it is inside. They've got the air conditioning up really high tonight. But then when I went back in, I thought, okay, I'll avoid these lines meeting characters by the atrium. But then when I went back in the forward doors, there was another huge line because it was people waiting to go into the Walt Disney Theater for Frozen, a musical spectacular tonight. So just basically decks 3 and 4 were just crammed with people in the central areas. So we got there last night after they had already opened the doors for Golden Mickey's, and that actually worked pretty good, don't you think, Ben?
Yeah.
We found seats no problem, and I mean, you don't want to get there too late because
If you have family, don't get your...
yeah, if you're a family with a bunch of people, don't get there too late because you might not get seats together. But for
just the two of us.
for just the 2 of us, yeah, it was totally fine to get there after the doors open, like 10 minutes before or whatever. That was fine. So
It was 12 minutes and 30
was it 12 minutes? 12 minutes and 30 seconds is when we got there before. So we'll probably do about the same tonight. So that's the next thing we're doing. I'm really tired. There are fireworks tonight, and I really do enjoy the fireworks, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to stay up. They're not till 10, and usually I'm asleep by then. You also have to remember that we're 2 hours earlier here than at home. So
So it's easier for me.
yeah, but 10 o'clock here is midnight for me. And I just am having trouble keeping my eyes open. So like right now.
Wait, no, that doesn't.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
ahead.
But 8:30 right now for us going to the show. That's 10:30 for me, so it's really late. So Ben might go up and I'll go to bed and film the fireworks for you. So
It's the same time as that pumpkin thing.
yeah, as the pumpkin tree thing. So that might be what happens. But that's the rest of our night, and I will close off now. We've seen the Frozen Musical Spectacular before. We enjoy it very much. It's a very good show. They use the big puppets and everything, and there's snow, and it's very, very good. So we'll enjoy that very much. And I'm going to sign off tonight. This was our day 3 vlog from day 3 of our cruise on Disney Wonder. We have another sea day tomorrow, and then we return back to San Diego. So thanks for joining. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up. And if you are enjoying my series from the Disney Wonder, be sure that you subscribe to the channel. And especially if you liked cruise content, be sure you're subscribed so that I'd really like to see the channel grow more. Subscriber growth lately has been just flat, so that's kind of discouraging. So really appreciate it if you would subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel out a lot, and it does not cost you anything. Thank you so much. Have a great day and safe travels.
And if you're ready to meet your fun-loving crew on the cruise taxi, give me a loud yo-ho!
Yo-ho! Well, of course, it's all around the world, Angelina!
And you don't want to cross this pirate on the dance floor. Make some noise for egregious hello!
And of course, I wouldn't be here without him. Give it up for Rusty Sails!
And I'd truly be lost at sea without her. Give it up for the true dance captain of this here party. It's Rockin' Robin! Sorry, buddy.
It's fine.
Now, party pirates, down here on deck 9 at that time. You're going to dance with us all night long. But first, we need to warm things up. So I want to see all white pirates out there putting their fists way high in the air. Both of them high. They're going to get ready to jump it out. Here we go! Keep moving!
That's it, deck 9 and deck 10. We want to see you pump it out.
Listen up, you scallywags. It's 10 minutes to the Pirates of the Caribbean deck party. Arr!
Mouse, our Pirates in the Caribbean party is about to start, and I just wanted to tell you that no matter what happens tonight, I'm on your side.
All right, Disney Wonder, if you're ready to party like a pirate, let me hear you say, "Arr!" Hello?
No, it's not that lily-livered landlubber. 'Tis I, Captain Hook. Me crew and I are commandeering your little party. 'Tis high time you learned how a bloodthirsty crew really celebrates. Right, you swans? Right,
Oh, Mickey won't let you get away with this, you party poopers!
Hold on to your peg legs. It's time we get this party rocking. Captain Hook style.
Let's do it!
It's Mickey Mouse!
Not bad, Hook, but now let a hero show you how it's really done. Well, folks, I promised you a party, so here's a party in the